Well, look who it is. Look who decided to show back up. It's me. Hi. Funny story, really funny story, just in case you were curious, where I've been for the past 12 days. I've been asleep. I fell asleep, and I didn't wake up for 12 days. Some might call that a coma. I just call it regular Tuesday. I don't know. It's not that funny. It's not that funny, let me tell you. Yeah. No, I just fell off of it, you know? Shit happens. Hold on. My wires are all crissy-crossy. I don't think I can solve this. I think this is unsolved. Wait! Okay. I got it. I fixed it. It's all good now. Okay. Hello. It was funnier in my head. It was it was funnier in my head. I just I fell asleep for 12 days. I've definitely been in autopilot for a while. What really happened is that Paul got some teeth pulled last week on Tuesday, and so I had to, take him there and then take him home and make sure he didn't do anything, or I don't know. Anesthesia is weird. Yeah, then I kind of just wound up hanging out there for the rest of the week. And then Saturday came around, and I went home. And then I didn't do anything for the entirety of Saturday or Sunday. I didn't do shit. So, yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice not doing anything. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is my problem exactly, but I don't know if I really care all that much either. It's not I'm not that concerned, I guess, with my lack of consistency. I don't know. I'm trying to let go of my hyper expectations of myself a little bit, just because it's a little bit extreme, to be quite honest. There's certain things like my eating habits and my drinking and my lack of exercise. Those things could certainly use some attention. But the rest of it, I don't know. Isn't the rest of it supposed to be for fun? So, I don't get me wrong. I was thinking about filming these videos almost every single day. It was almost an everyday thought or thing, and then I just didn't, like I do a lot of things, or like I don't do a lot of things. I'm like, oh, I should do that, and then I don't, and that's it. That's it. Can you tell I've gotten fatter? I can tell. I can see it in my face. I can see it in my face. Yeah. I don't know. I realized that I can turn the camera vertically. Hold on, I'll show you. Let's see what happens. So there's this little notch in the thing. Okay, hold on, I gotta turn the screen. Look at that. Fully vertical. That's so cool. I was like, I'll just use my phone, blah, blah, blah. I unscrewed this thing, screwed the thing on that holds my phone that I have, it's like a connection for the tripod, and it worked fine, but the resolution gets kind of crappy, or not crappy. It's just it's not the same resolution. It's not the same thing. So, because I was like, oh, I can't do camera vertically, but you can. I can. Just like that. Bam, done. So sick. Gonna have to remember that for future reference. Because, yeah, filming vertical vertical videos, super easy. Super easy. So, anyway. What have I been up to? Nothing. What do I got to say? Not much. There was something that popped in my head last night, and it's gone. It's gone. This morning I was like searching for it. I was searching for the fucking thought. I was like, oh, that was a good topic. And then I didn't write it down. I didn't put it anywhere. There were a couple of things that I had put into walling. It's like little like day notes. There, in case you weren't aware, which you probably aren't because news likes to show me random things. Volcanic ash. Dun dun dun. So there's a pair of volcanoes in Alaska that were experiencing some earthquakes, blah blah blah. So might maybe eruption, blah blah blah. I don't know if it happened. I haven't followed up on the story. This was March 11th. So, but what I didn't know about volcanic ash is, hold on. Yeah, so ash clouds. I mean, it's not surprising that an ash cloud could like disrupt a plane from flying, right? Sure, that makes sense. But the volcanic ash itself is angular and sharp and has been used as an industrial abrasive. That's interesting. And also, the powdered rock can cause a jet engine to shut down. Like, yeah, okay, let's not fly through that. That sounds like a great idea. I mean, I guess in theory, like in general, like flying through an ash cloud, yeah, it doesn't sound like a great idea. But the fact that it can shut down a plane engine, woof. Angular and sharp, and also, of course, you get all the health problems too. Dangerous. You know, I didn't never thought about it as the volcanic ash, the ash of the volcano being equally as dangerous as the lava and the pyroclastic flow, I suppose. It's very interesting. The part that cracked me up, though, when I was reading this was, since the island is uninhabited, the thick, viscous lava that could flow in an eruption would not cause harm. I'm like, maybe to humans. It's a dumb point, because, you know, animals and plants are just living their natural lives. We're just living unnaturally. That's the problem. Or not the problem. The good thing, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I got Savannah Brown's newest poem book. Big fan of Savannah Brown, in case you don't know. I haven't finished it yet, even though it's only, what, like 77 pages. So, yeah, not much to it, really. But there's a handful that are really good. Let's see. Should I read you one? Probably. Shit's fire. Shit is fire. Don't mind me. Okay, fine, I'll just read you this one because this one's good. This It's one of the more lucid ones, I would say. If I were to describe it a certain way, I would say lucid, because her poems are extremely dense. Like, you really have to have a general idea of what she's talking about to even begin to digest it, you know. So this one, a little bit more down to earth. So it's called Poet, and then in parentheses it says derogatory. Probably shouldn't be showing the actual, but I don't, whatever. So it reads, he likes my poems because it's interesting to see how differently we experience the same moment, which was a nice way to say that I'm always overreacting. Meanwhile, I hate poems and myself for writing them, these monologues delivered in riddle by a troll who guards the bridges to a place no one even wants to go, like hell or an open mic, where a further coalition of trolls guard further bridges. I try so hard, spend hours on the word tongue, a comma, look at this experimental maze intended for an animal both winged and extinct. And don't get me started on love, my term of endearment. Today I tried to tell you that you're the chosen one in a long dead language, wrote an instruction manual for disabling an atom bomb in cipher, blasted slow-growing peonies into space to move them closer to the sun. Why can't I just say it straight? I'm so in love with you, it makes me want to die. Understand. Anyway, we know words always win. I'm sorry. Another lie. Sometimes they win, but often they lose. This is the truth. I have nothing else. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I can't explain it the way I feel. I also wrote down the importance of aesthetics, particularly the impact it has in small moments, a place where you can gain the most waking rest from. Yeah, that's a topic. I also, while I was reading the book, I was getting stoned, and I wanted to try to write my own little poetry thing. And I swear to God, it feels like when I write stuff nowadays, it just all says the same thing. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, it's a little funny, I suppose. Here, I'll show you. I was working on this with some photography that I took. This is this picture right here is a streak of sunlight on Paul's wall in the morning. Oh, that's not what I want. Let's see. View, display performance, high quality. There we go. It's a little bit less gross looking. So it reads, in the chaos of the world, my senses are screaming. I want this from the world. Why is the world like this? Can't forget about this. Gotta make sure I get this done. Can't believe this is happening. I'm overcome with joy by this. I'm not sure I'm capable of more hate than this. All in the stillness and in the stillness of nothing, my mind loses track of all of this. I watch as the wind pushes the curtain back and forth. Leaves of varying levels of liveliness nestle each other in the distance. The droning of the highway not quite loud enough to overcome it. Pigeons coo about inconsequentially. Meanwhile, cousins migrate somewhere. Soft grunts of bears that are coming out of hibernation. Hormones take over schools of salmon beginning their journey upstream. Unfathomably large sheets of ice melting, crackling and shattering under its own weight. Although there might be appropriate. An asteroid slamming into the surface of the moon with a muffled thud and an insignificant plume. The inaudible warbling of two slowly merging galaxies as they rapidly but slowly spin around one another. I gotta fix that. That's not... Yeah. All of this, it's here, happening before us, unbeknownst to us or not. Seems the chaos in my mind is a mere manifestation of all of this. The endless feud between chaos and stillness, the dichotomy of intertwined nothingness and everythingness. The climb down begets the climb back upwards once more. Oh, yeah. That was my attempt at being pretentious. I'm usually pretty okay at it. I do like it. It feels very similar to the small moments thing that I did several months back now. It's already March. Can you believe that? It's already March. It's already the middle of March. Where the fuck did the year go already? It's already March. Yeah, you know what? Just gotta let it go. The idea with the with the poem, even though it's kind of long, is like I wanted to like. So we've got the society portion, right? So like this is the society parts that are like clawing at your psyche all the time. Then this is the sort of natural world, the grounding portion of the world. And I wanted to start from like as close to you as possible to as far away from you as possible. So like, we start with the drapes going back and forth from the wind, and then the pigeons, and then the highway, and then the bears, and then the salmon, and then ice sheets melting, and an asteroid hitting the moon, and then galaxies merging. Yeah. And then we come back and sort of get back into like our heads, I guess. And the last part I think is probably my favorite part, even though it I don't know, it's a little weird, but the endless feud between chaos and stillness, the dichotomy of intertwined nothingness and everythingness, the climb down begets the climb back upwards once more. Those last two lines are so forced. I don't even know what they mean exactly. I have an idea, but I don't really know, I was just like, yeah, that seems appropriate. Okay, that's it. That's enough poetry reading. What else do I got? I had this idea in my mind that when I would have come back to the videos and like made another video, I would have like done like a sequential update on everything, and done like a 45-minute video, and that would have been hilarious because I would never watch it ever. Because like, partially the purpose of these videos is to like be able to go backwards and like look. I don't know if I ever will really look back at it, but maybe, here and there, who knows. I would love to get like, 1,000 of these videos for no fucking reason. I mean, these videos are just basically meaningless, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. But it just sounds fun. Like I've kind of given up on the idea of making like primo YouTube videos, at least for now. Like that was going to be one of my goals this year or whatever, and that fell pretty quickly. I still do want to do that. It just seems that other things are becoming more of a priority, like evac and stuff. And oh yeah, I can show you that. I made that this morning. I made a post, or I made a static Instagram posts design to sort of cover what we've gotten so far as questionnaire responses. These are all the class requests that we've gotten so far. So quite a bit of class requests. So I'm a little bit stuck on content right now. Like I'd fallen behind on responding to the questionnaires, and trying to develop like a connection with people and like ask them if they're interested in like showing their space and their work, and doing a little interview to sort of make to share their art and share themselves, and also make some entertaining content for the socials. So I've fallen behind on that altogether. It's almost like an awkward response time now, where it's like, oh, I did this 2 weeks ago and you're just fucking emailing me now. And yeah, that's basically what it is. But yeah, this is the cute little post I made this morning. I had a very specific idea in mind, and this is it. It's actually extremely inspired by Walling's design. I don't know how to show this to you. Let's see. Oh, right. Whatever. Yeah, the design on Walling for tags is like, it looks like this, like it's like a color, and then there's like sort of like a circle button, and then like the name of the tag. I don't know. It's cool. I guess the circle thing isn't a thing on the in one form, but it is in whatever. It is in another. I don't know. You know, it was inspired by that. Felt like a good usage. So 10 responses though so far, so not bad. I need to get back on the engagement train as far as like engaging with people that share similar interests and stuff, because that was getting us a pretty fast response rate too. So yeah, lots of stuff to do. David's been very, very nice to me about it all, because I just keep talking about, I just keep mentioning like, oh, I should be doing this and I should be doing this and blah blah blah, and I'm not doing the things that I should be doing, and he's just like, man, you gotta chill out. I'm like, thanks. You're right, I do need to chill out. Everyone's just like, you're young, you'll get it figured out. And I'm like, but what if I don't? What if I don't get it figured out? You know? Because it's like, sure, I'm 26, almost 27 now, which is insane to think about. But like, sure, I'm young and I have time to figure it out. But like, I'm going to be fucking 38 by the time before I know it. And it's like, oh, haven't changed anything. Go me. I suppose the desire to be better or to get better and do better leads one to believe that I would make progress eventually, but I don't know. I suppose I have made some progress. I've been playing Overwatch like every day this week. It's all I did this last weekend was I played Overwatch and I played Zelda. Zelda was super fun. Love Zelda. And the new game's coming out too, which I'm excited for, but I don't think I could possibly buy it before I finish this one, and I'm like, probably a good ways away from finishing it. At least the main storyline. Like, I mean, of course, you could then go backwards and like do every single side quest and try to like 100% the game, and that sounds fun. But I've never been one of those kind of people, so I don't think I probably will. But yeah, I'm curious about the new game. Looks good. Looks interesting. Ugh. It's just all tangled. It's all tangled. All right. I think that's good enough, right? I mean, it's a pretty long video now. You're all caught up. We're all good, right? This entire video is basically miscellaneous, but I did go shopping once. Funny story on that. I forgot to skip. I kept my HelloFresh account. I don't know why. I just like skipped a month out, and I forgot to skip it again. And yeah, I got a box delivered accidentally. I was like, fuck. It's so expensive. I just have like 3 more discounts left, 3 more box discounts, but they're like 20%, so it's not very much, and it's still almost extremely cost prohibitive. It's like $20. It's literally $20 a meal, like for 2 servings. So like $10 a serving? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. It doesn't make sense to me at all. No. I mean, I suppose it's a extreme convenience, but is it that convenient? I don't know. I don't think so. Still fucking cooking the damn thing. So yeah. Haven't gone grocery shopping in a while. I'm about ready though to like really try again. Vacation messed it up for me, I think. Just the interruption into my sort of stream of like daily grocery shopping or whatever that I was doing. I just haven't gone back since. But you know, that just means I got to try again, and I will. So, I was reading an article on Medium yesterday about like creative systems. And it was really interesting. His breakdown, while pretty straightforward and logical, was insightful. You know, it was nice to read it. But he was, I'm assuming he. I guess I shouldn't assume he. I don't know what gender he is. What gender they are. They were pointing out the pointing out journaling, like daily journaling, like they like, well, some of it's not logical. Like they said, like, you know, journal every day, 30 minutes of low impact fun work, and then 2 to 4 hours of like focused deep work. Which 2 to 4 hours every day? Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, at work I do, I suppose, but not like for funsies at home. I would love to, I think, but I don't think I could have the mental capacity on a daily basis to ever even remotely get close to that. Maybe one day out of every 3 months, I don't know. But the journaling aspect reminded me. I was like, oh yeah, I guess I am kind of like journaling in my little daily videos. So this is my way of getting around writing journaling, which surprisingly, I do like writing. Like I like writing things. Usually a lot more heady, weird shit. In a fun way. Like for fun, that's what I do. I don't think I would really enjoy journaling in a written form, so this is a lot more enjoyable as far as journaling goes. I don't know. Okay. Has this been long enough? Probably. It's probably been long enough. I'll talk to you soon. I don't know when. Probably tomorrow. Probably talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Until then. Au revoir.